Well, today gonna get back to the 84 Softail. The other day I put a video up of my wife's Sportster. It was a cranking but won't start situation, so I went ahead and put a video up of the common problems that I see here on the more common bikes I see. So like Honda Shadows is a big one I see a lot of problems with. They come here, won't start. You know, people stop by and ask me, hey man, my bike won't crank, this and that. So Honda Shadows are one that I deal with a lot here, and that was what the last video was mostly about. But I did put a coil and some spark plugs on my wife's Sportster to show why it wasn't starting. So, you know, maybe check that video out. Just a little video on how to diagnose the problem. But today, back to the 84, this piece of junk. So for those of y'all who saw the last episode, y'all know that primary was legendary. You will never see anything like that ever again, hopefully. I have no idea how a closed case gets that much rust inside of it. But, you know, for those of y'all who didn't see it, man, go back, check out that last video. It said POS Harley on the thumbnail. Yeah, it was as accurate as can be, man. I've never seen anything like that, and I hope I never see it again. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. But today, going to get the final drive belt done. Not going to get to the primary yet because he's trying to figure out a situation for the primary. Does he want to do the belt? Do we just want to replace every piece individually? Because I'm not putting that rusty chain on. That chewed up tensioner is obviously getting replaced. Clutch plate's not even going. None of that is going back on the bike. So he's got to figure out, does he want to replace everything piece by piece, or do we just want to do a full open belt primary? And I mean, that's what he's leaning towards, but you're talking about $1,800 for one of those. So for now, he has approved and paid for paint. So I'm going to finish out this final drive. We have a fat boy, like smooth wheel for the back. We have a new fender, stuff like that. That's what's going to be happening on this one. And probably in the next one, I'm going to get started on the paint. You may find yourself dealing with this problem right here to where you have it and the whole thing is just spinning. So when it's doing that, get the biggest set of channel locks or even vice grips or whatever you got, just grab hold of that arm back there. There it goes. So yeah, that's the size difference we're working with right there. That's crazy. Look at the thickness. That shit wasn't even kinda somewhat close. Bring it back through, swing arm there. Just set it on there. Yeah, you can see how that fills up the pulley now. You know, the other one was just barely on there. So get this back wheel on. So I'm gonna have to just put the wheel on there without the without a rotor for now, because like everything else with this bike, the hell am I supposed to do with that? So that's supposed to be a star head, by the way. Yeah. Cool. All right, so yeah, like I said, like everything else on this bike, this one doesn't fit. And that's what was on that wheel, or yeah, on the other side of that wheel, and that one will not come off. So we're just gonna go on for now, figure out a rotor situation later. This is a temporary back wheel anyways, but it's facing the wrong way, you know, whatever. Exactly like I told you when we started this video. We are about to have problem 9,000 on this bike. It's probably not an exaggerated number either. I'm gonna show you what's up. So, this belt is supposed to be for an 84, and this bike might not actually be an 84. I don't know. It's titled as an 84, but this is a custom frame. So I don't know for sure that this engine and transmission is for an 84. It calls for a 126 tooth for an 84, but then what if that's not what this is? So it's not lining up. I can't get that belt at the angle I need it to push that axle through, and I can't get the belt on once the axle is on. So I done got frustrated and thrown the damn wheel spacers. Don't know where the hell they went. So yeah, yep, not really sure. Had my wife out here helping me, and we have decided that it's not happening today. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'll have something up next week, and I will conclude that. But I'm about to kick this fucking thing off the lift if I keep going.